our lovely air cold. We got to get it in. The size of it, huh? Massive, beautiful, beautiful bit of kit. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, you big gay!
We're on YouTube,
Oh my God!
Everything okay?
Yeah, all
Good,
good.
good, good.
So what's the plan?
So the plan is...
Oh, you painted the bellows as well?
yeah.
Well, it's time for the head gasket on, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a light on here, what's your torch on?
Well, we've got the lead lamps, haven't we? Yeah.
So can I explain what we've done for the B80 to make it fit in?
Well,
What the chassis is. And what
so the chassis is a 2025 Rolls Royce. So yes, a 2025 chassis. We've mounted a B81 engine into it. It's not fully fitted. George has made this bespoke bell housing, which is absolutely fantastic. I think the paint has not done it any justice. So,
the start motor's not bolted up?
no, he removed it. So, it's going to be a Bentley style special, because obviously it's a Rolls Royce with Rolls Royce engine. It's got a Bentley gearbox, Bentley radiator, Bentley 21-inch wheels. We're manufacturing some back plates there to put some hydraulic brakes on. Sorry?
The front crossman, but
Yeah, George made a front cross member for it, which again is fantastic.
and an engine plate we was making as well, wasn't we? That we was
Yeah,
putting
so this is a front engine cover, once dusting off, because the B80 are the B80 and B61s. They start here. We wanna alter that, so we've made that. Lee's made that. Lee's spark eroded the mounting for the steering column, which is something we do if anybody's building a special. Instead of putting a wedge under there, which most special builders do, we spark erode a slot in there, so it allows you to tilt the angle of your steering column. We are looking for a Mark 6 back axle for this project. If somebody's got a Mark 6 that's scrap or very rough that they'll want to part with, I'll buy a complete car. But we really need a back axle pretty soon. Yeah, it's a lovely bulkhead. That is lovely. I don't know what it's off, maybe an Alvis or something, or it's a recast obviously, but
did he have the brackets?
yeah, brackets are here. There.
They're nice on their own, aren't
Yeah.
they? Right, so what's the plan today?
So we're gonna get the cylinder head on. Get all that buttoned up, I think. Then we can start looking at carburetor mounting. Obviously we've got to do that front plate, but we're waiting for some engine mounting. Yeah, it was seized solid.
Carburetors.
That's a bespoke little piece that Lee's machined on there. We do anything like that if anybody wants some. It's a spark eroding machine. And the baby Bentley. Yeah. That's the baby Bentley project. We got one or two.
The Bentley up there.
That's the 4 litre
That's
Bentley.
A different video completely. doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like
we'll
its
do a
own
different
video.
video on that. Yeah. Came from Toronto in Canada. Been in the garage since 1956. A rare 4 litre. Massive car. We've just got pushed to the side at the moment while we're doing clients' cars, which is a shame. Oh, so that's Mark 6 or Rolls Royce steering column
Oh yeah.
mounting bracket. Because of the Mark 6 ones, we can't slot them. Wait, have you got the pattern, Lee? So that's Mark 6 steering column bracket, and what people tend to do is put a wedge underneath to tilt it, because you can't elongate these holes. So Lee, our top machine man, our only machine man, but still top, has made that with slots in.
Only the hole there, obviously, because of the.
Yeah, because we got to Lee's going to put a boss in there now.
Yeah.
That picks up that.
And then it can have that.
Yeah.
Gusset.
Yeah.
Gusset.
Likes a good gusset, does Lee.
Using the top tank. Maybe if you pointed that down, that might give you a bit more.
Oh, it might do now. Because it was doing.
Oh,
I can't even fucking put a fucking bulb in a thing.
Okay.
Right.
So.
No, so.
Right.
Have we got some others, Lee, that we can show, that compare?
So these are for B80 to Derby.
B80 to Derby, but we can do B80 or
Anything really.
Mark 6 engine, which is same but different.
So the head's just slotted on. We haven't bolted it down or anything, have we?
Those go on there, like that. Those. We're going to fit this bulkhead now. There's the bulkhead over there, but to get it to fit, we've sort of got an idea where it's going to go, but
It's gonna slide
it's
over.
going to slide over there, so we're going to remove the steering
Really?
wheel, steering control tube, which is a bit of a nightmare. And then we can slot it over the steering column then, and then adjust.
Is the gear lever going to be in the way?
Well, it's going to go here, isn't it? The bulkhead.
I mean, in the way of sliding it over?
Not really. You can put it on like, can't you?
There?
Oh yeah.
Adjust it, yeah.
We've got to adjust this steering now. That's why we've got that slot on there. So it allows the steering column to go up for the bulkhead to sit on the frame. We may have to do a little bit more fettling up of this to get it in the right position. We may even have to shorten the steering column.
Want me to hold this up? Yeah?
Yeah.
me just hold that somewhere near and then I can tighten them back up. Yeah?
Yep.
Slow is better than just a flat piece of aluminium, isn't it? That?
Yeah, it looks more professional, doesn't it?
Yeah. We just loosely put all these on now and we're just nipping them down so we can then go through and torque them in the correct order. We need a crow's foot. We need a crow's foot. Where that comes to, no socket's going to get on there. Well, no socket that we've got here, so we're going to have to bring one when we come back tomorrow or Monday, won't it?
Well, I think that's too high.
Yeah.
Bullshit. But if we cut that off
Yeah.
and make our mount here so that the bonnet
It's like flush with that.
sits flush with that, it'll take that much down.
And we want to drop the steering a bit.
Steering's got to be dropped. And that steering wheel wants to be about, the top of it wants to be about there, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the adapter we need to mount the distributor onto the B80 engine. That's the Mark 6 one that we can't use. So Lee makes an adapter. It just drops on there. You've got the Mark 6 distributor in, George?
Then we just tighten that up, don't we?
Yeah.
That tightens up and then...
Yeah. But obviously, because this is an 8-cylinder, we're going to adapt an 8-cylinder distributor.
All of this.
Yeah. So we've got to take this
Shorten
off,
it.
take that pin out. Make another one of these that fits on this, that will then pick up on the register.
Made a massive difference though, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Like
has.
just being a chassis. I know it's just placed in, like they're only placed on, yeah.
When them carburetors are on, when we got those, we're just making some studs now. Sort of shorter studs. So when we got those, we can put the manifolds on, put the carburetors on. Lee's going to start cutting some exhaust manifold flanges. Should be running March. Yeah,
Easy, yeah.
mid-Feb. We'll try it. We'll see how we get on. No more hold-ups is what we need. But what we do need is a back axle. just having a bit of a tidy up, looking for bolts that relate to both cars, and found this on the ramp. I'll just explain what this is. So these Rolls-Royce mostly come with a worn bush on the back of the springs, and they're really hard to, because that tube is solid. You have to take all the rivets out to remove that to get it out to do it. So Lee, our fantastic engineer, made this, and it's just an absolute work of art. So it bolts onto there, this goes onto the thread, and as he drills it, how does it work?
This turns it down, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that turns.
It runs it down the thread, pulling it down
Yeah, and it runs that along, but it goes round. That's what happens. It goes round and cuts
a
new shaft.
Yeah.
Brilliant bit of kit, absolutely wonderful. I don't know where you would go
to get one made.
You wouldn't, would you? That is just absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And he'd done that in his head through no drawings. That's just amazing.